Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Monday, September 17th, 2012. I am Astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Welcome back from a new moon weekend. We are going intense this week. Yes, we set out our intentions. We really are out there, really getting for the lifestyle, the reality we want to create in our lives, and really getting down to the details here. And the details are going to be extreme this weekend. Number one, we have Pluto going direct here on Tuesday. We have Mars and Venus squaring off. That's our masculine, feminine energy really squaring off. And two intense signs, very personal signs. You know, Mars and Venus are very personal. So this is going to get very personal this week. Lots of intense changes coming our way. And let's just start right away with Monday, because that's what today is all about. And we've got the moon in Libra. Yesterday the moon slipped into here. Was a tense. Sunday was a little tense, you know. Saturday was a great day. Monday is emotionally really connecting now and really getting our minds in place with the balance, the partnerships, the connections in our life. You know, Mercury just moved into Libra, so our attitude, what we say now is really and deeply connected to our peace, our balance, our harmony, especially our partnerships. This seems to be the term of really partnerships, people, how we're connecting to them. This is really where the work is, folks. And now it's time to really communicate to people differently. It's really to see how you're communicating to people, what your thoughts are about other people. Getting deep here is going to be what this work is all about. And because Saturn is here, this is where the work is. It really is us really making some final decisions here, really rebuilding and really creating a new structure and really finding ways to restore this balance in our life. And the masculine and feminine energy are squaring at odds. You know, Mars in Scorpio, this is a very deep, intense place. Mars used to be ruled by Scorpio. I still believe it is. This is the really intense things that happen in life, you know, the really crazy things, the most intense things to deal with, which I would say death is one of them. And our masculine energy is here right now. This is really where we want to purge things. We really want to uncover the truth. We really have to deal with hard things. You know, we're really going to have our cages rattled this week. And Pluto going direct, especially tomorrow, is all about rattling the cages, about shedding the old and really killing off the old. And it is in our old rules, in our old structure of our lives, our goals, you know, really is transforming us to be, you know, structured better, to have a better structure in our lives at the core. And this is also because this week too, Uranus and Pluto are making a square. And I know I'm talking about the week because Monday is us prepping for this week, emotionally feeling the balance, trying to feel really harmonious here, really a lot of intellect and thought, especially processing the weekend, you know, and really about people in our lives. And it is all about people this week. And Monday is us getting ready for the intensity coming. It is the last day before Pluto finishes its retrograde here, and Pluto's been retrograde for about 6 months. So that is a 6-month period we are blocking off of really getting deep down of what kind of this stuff in our old paradigm do we want to get rid of, and little by little doing it. Now we're really shifting gears here, folks, where the universe is really here to transform us. There's going to be a lot of intense energy, which I think is what we need right now. There have been some changes happening, but now this is where the intense actions are really going to start happening. This is where 2012 really gets very interesting here, especially because this Mars and Venus square happens this week. And this is, you know, a place where we're really trying to find love. We're really wanting to have fun. We're really wanting to express ourselves, yet we're finding things that we're uncovering. There are deep, dark truths in our life that are being forced upon us to deal with and uncover. And as we're wanting to have fun, there's these issues. There's these issues of how we're dealing with the dark secrets of our life, with the exposure of the intense ones, of dealing with really, really, and especially intuitive forces here that are really here to force us and act on especially the deep stuff we need to expose and face it head on and find a way to still find our hearts and have love. So, especially because partnerships are where all the work are right now, you know what? It's not so much about what the partnership's problems are with you, it's what stuff inside do you have to deal with. Finding your fun, yet facing your fears, facing the darkness, facing the areas of your life that you should kill off, facing the extreme truths that you must deal with in yourself. And because the sun is in Virgo for this week, as all this intense change comes, this is really affecting our realities big time. This is affecting our lifestyles intensely. And our relationships are really going through the last big tests about how we connect individually. How are we going to find this balance, this harmony back in our lives? And with masculine and feminine energy at odds, this is really the test of time in relationships. This is really, you're going to see people really going to want to have their hearts out and really forcing themselves to expose the truth in the partnership, expose the truth in their own life. And this is really intense, and all because we are letting go of the old paradigm. And Pluto and Uranus make their exact square this week, right when Pluto's going direct. So this is the intense struggles we are dealing with really head on, and I enjoy when we have to deal with them head on because this gives us the energy to jump over our hurdles. Yes, we got to jump over hurdles this week, but you know what? This is really the work that we all want. I really like to be in the action where I'm consciously being aware of what we can jump over, what hurdles we can go over. And this week is the prep to really do it. Especially Monday is the prep to emotionally find peace in yourself, even when things aren't going exactly you want. But you know what? Things are going the way you want to. You really have to switch your attitude. And if you're having problems, it's an attitude issue. That's where I'm seeing a lot of people having their problems right now, not living in their truth. The people living in their truth, the people really exposed to the openness of a new attitude, of a new mind frame, of really looking at the reality and really knowing that going with the flow and, really trusting in the universe, really trusting in source will get you through. And you know what? Yes, balance and harmony is something we have been working to get back in our lives, but you know what? The work is so good because when it's over here in this first week of October, you're going to be so amazed to see the balance restored in your life, the harmonious place, that energy where you just feel wonderful. It is coming back to us, folks. So this is going to be a wonderful week. I'm doing a sale this week on my popular 1-hour astrology readings. This is where we can talk about anything. Destiny, love, any questions you have. You have an hour to talk about it with me, and we go deep into it. So hit me up on my website, david-palmer.com. Click up at the store. This week only. Big discount on the 1-hour reading. You get the recording with it too. This is an excellent week, so check it out. Also, I have some new MP3s coming this week. I'm going to save that for the end of this week so you guys can really see what it's all about. Until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow.